Hi, this is Joni, holistic health teacher, guide, and human design reader. My intention is to bring you digestible snippets of holistic habits to improve your health and well-being. We need your clear mind, healthy body, open heart, and bright eyes now more than ever. I've started these new channels completely separate from past work to serve anyone unable to gain support at this time. These are interesting times to say the least, with very interesting things happening in media, so please like, subscribe, and share if this info resonates with you. It simply helps more people be well. These videos are available on YouTube and on Library TV. If you're interested in cryptocurrency, you might especially be interested in Library. That's LBRY.TV. Our health is truly our wealth, and this holistic health is our birthright. Today we're talking about taking a step back from this self-work, taking a break from personal development. Now this video isn't for everyone, but if you tend to be hard on yourself, you tend to dive deep, and you're actually doing the hard things. You're doing the shadow work. You're having the hard conversations eye to eye. You're being really honest with yourself about whatever you know you need to be honest with yourself about. This is for you. Once we start this process, this unraveling of ourselves, this discovering of ourselves, it's tough to stop. It's really fascinating. And once we become more aware, fortunately or unfortunately, it's tough to go backwards. One of my good friends likes to say, becoming conscious really sucks. Well, yes, it can. Or we can reframe it and say, becoming more aware is awesome because I create a lot less trouble for myself and for the people I love. Self-work, self-improvement, personal development, high performance, self-actualization, self-love. The self-work list goes on and on. Overwhelm ensues. Down the rabbit hole we go, seeking, seeking, seeking. The good news is that once we can see where mistakes were made in the past, we can take responsibility for ourselves and understand that the key is to hold ourselves accountable in the future, both for ourselves and for others. And if we really want to make some magic happen, make some calls, look some people in the eye, authentically apologize for any missteps. We all make them, and at our core, we all want to be loved and accepted. So chances are, this holding ourselves accountable thing might just go all right. We are all responsible, even in some small way, on both sides of the coin. At the same time, tragedies do happen. We lose ourselves. There are certainly these times when we must realize a person is out of sorts, not themselves, and genuinely in deep despair. And again, at the same time, when we aren't bypassing the tough stuff and actually doing the deeper inner work, yes, it can become exhausting. It can be frustrating. It can be endless. It feels like we're never getting anywhere. It feels like nothing's happening. And it's totally natural to not want to face ourselves or to face those who've been affected in any way by our not taking responsibility. Many people tend to be hard on themselves this way, from making good grades to finding the best job ever to being number one as an athlete or just, becoming the classic overachiever. These personality types can also tend to be very hard on themselves here within the self-work department. Essentially, how we do anything is how we do everything. Being hard on oneself stems out of our individual upbringings and life experiences and can vary greatly, so there's no one-size-fits-all. It's just a trait some of us carry more than others. So in doing self-work and becoming more aware, we can better see even that exactly. But taking a break, I'll link that earlier video below, is of utmost importance. We need time to process changes. We need time to integrate. I'm not saying jump off the horse into a bottle of booze for a night. I'm talking easing up on ourselves a bit. Life really is meant to be fun, so dropping into your heart and taking note of what lights you up, goofing off, and having fun for a bit is necessary to allow the growth to happen in real time. As our personal development integrates, our neural pathways in the brain and our nervous systems shift, and we become more self-regulated. If you practice yoga, it's similar to Shavasana, known as corpse pose, at the end of the class. At the end of the class, if you're not familiar, you move, you sweat, you do the things, and then you lie down for hopefully a minimum of 5 minutes, as Shavasana needs to be happening for at least 5 minutes. In this 60-minute or 90-minute class, we're opening up our body to create more space. Look for that video popping up next, actually. I'm going to link that. Taking Shavasana is where you should be guided to lay still for, like I said, a minimum of 5 minutes. And this is actually the most important part of the practice, so that all of the work that you just did can truly become a part of who you are. If we just jump up and jump into our day and don't give some time to ourselves to let our body and brain assimilate everything that just happened, we're not really serving ourselves. So don't skip Shavasana. And do occasionally take breaks from this path toward your most whole, authentic, and true self. I hope this encourages you to thank yourself for showing up and doing the work. Take a break, grab some friends, and go have a good time. Go on, get out of here. But before you go, please like, share, and subscribe so that more people can gain this complimentary info, as so many of us are in need in so many different ways during this time. Thanks again, and be well.